What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fish Over Chicks Woodworking. My name is Peter. Feels good to say that again. We've been gone for a couple weeks now. Took a little vacation. It was not planned, but we got busy and we didn't have time to film or edit the videos. But now that the 4th of July is over, we're going to have some more time. And we'll be getting the videos out to you every Monday, Thursday. And we'll see about the podcast. We might not do that anymore. But now that the 4th of July is over, we're going to have much more time on our hands. So we'll be getting those videos out to you every Tuesday and Thursday. So stick around, subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So today's video is a project that we got in an email from one of our subscribers. Shout out Les, thank you for this suggestion. This is a cool project that takes not a lot of wood. We're going to try to do it with just one 2x4. And it's a really cheap project that you can sell for a good amount of money if you stain it nice and make it look nice. So here's a photo that we received from Les. John, you can put that photo here. Thank you. I think it's a great project. We've got a hanging flower basket, I think that's what it's called, in our garden here. So why not make a little thing for it and put it on the front porch. So we've got our 2x4 here. It's beautiful. I bought it for $6.25 like a month ago. This project, we're going to make it about 2.5 feet tall because we don't want it to be too tall. We're going to go 2 feet wide. So it is not quite a square, but just a rectangle. Alright, so we've got two pieces here. One 2x4 cut at 2 feet, one 2x4 cut at 2.5 feet. Perfect. Now we're going to need a base. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to split these in half, get them ripped down, and then we'll come up with the base afterwards. Take these over to the table saw, get them cut at 1 3/4 inches by 1.5, which they are already. And there's a big round over on this already. So in the end, we're going to be going over the whole project with a 1/4 inch round over bit with our router, just because we've already got that and we don't want to waste this 1/4 inch on both sides there. And I think it'll look cool in the end. Alright, we have got our 4 pieces cut, and now we've got our pocket hole jig out. So we're just going to put these together with some pocket holes. Super simple, and the most efficient way to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to put the shorter pieces in between the longer pieces here. So it's going to make the whole thing a little bit wider. Like I said, we cut these down to 2 feet, these to 2.5 feet. So in the end, it's going to be about 2 feet 3 inches of width because of the 1.5 inch width you got there. These ended up being 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches instead of 1 3/4 and 1.5. That's just kind of how it happened, but all good, no problems there. I've got a cool idea for the legs. Not exactly what we saw in the picture. Gonna put our own spin on it because that's what woodworking's about, amongst other things. So let's get some pocket holes drilled. So now we're drilling pocket holes in each end of the 2 foot long pieces. So each of those are going to have 4 pocket holes in them. Now what we're doing is putting a little bit of glue on those pieces, putting those together, and now we're just going to go ahead and drill the pocket holes in there. Once I've done that with all 4 of the edges, we're going to go ahead and round the whole thing with a 1/4 inch round over bit on our palm router. We're just going to do the entire thing inside and out on both sides there. Make sure you got that nice round. Then we're cutting the legs here. So what we're going to do is measure 6 inches and cut at a 60-degree angle. So you're going to want to do 4 of those here. So what you see me doing here is just cutting that piece off of that 2x4. And now what I'm going to do is line up that piece with the one I just cut to make sure the next one is exactly the same. So we're going to end up with 4 pieces that are 60-degree cuts and 6 inches long if you're going from base to tip at the longest point. Now go ahead and round over those 4 pieces that you just cut, again using the 1/4 inch round over bit. Alright guys, so we've got our 4 pieces cut there at 60 degrees. Now we're going to go ahead and take our frame that we've built, making sure those pocket holes are facing down. And basically what we're going to do is just go ahead, we're going to glue this flat side there and put these just like that. And then to keep those together, what we're going to do is put a brad nail in here and here, here and there. And that brad nail is going to just keep these in place while the glue dries. If you don't have a brad nail, that's okay. You might be able to clamp them, maybe do some duct tape. Another way to do it would be just to put a screw in there. Obviously, you're going to want to pre-drill before you do that, and be careful there. But the brad nail is your best bet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, here it is. It has been gluing for like 3 days because that's the last time we filmed. So here it is. It's looking good. Obviously these things are keeping it pretty sturdy. If you were to rock it back and forth like that, it's not going to tip over. It's just going to rock back until it gets down to there. So pretty good. You know, that's what you need, right? So anyways, good, sturdy. So we get the brad nails in, of course. Also, it's glued. We did go ahead and tape those up a little bit just for some more support while it was gluing. But yeah, very good. So now we are going to stain it. No. Now we are going to sand it, and then we're going to stain it. But before we do that, if you saw on the photo that we showed at the beginning, we'll show it again here. John, show that, please. Thank you. It says like welcome or like an address or something on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that as well on top here, but we're going to do a version of that you can change out. So it's not only going to say like welcome or your address or I don't know, you could put whatever you want. You could say like go away or something. You could put this on your front porch and have it like with a nice hanging basket and say like go away. You could have it say whatever you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to customize that, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in a second here. But I do think first we're going to go ahead and sand it, and before we stain it, we will get to the customization part of the sign. Alright, so we've sanded it. It's looking good. Now what we're going to do is put on this little ring thing. Me and John call it an eyelet. I don't know if it is, but it's one of these little ring hoop things. This one's a circle. You can do one that's open if you want. It doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over, and we're going to screw this into the bottom here. Now we need to find the bottom. Oh, that almost fell. We need to find the middle point on the bottom. So we're going to measure that. It's 24 inches. That makes sense because that's what I did it. That's what I measured it as. So that makes sense. So we're going to go there, find the 12, and I'm going to poke it there so we know. Now we're going to flip it over and we're going to drill into that in the middle there. Alright, so we've got that hole there in the middle. So now all we're going to do is take our little eyelet and we're just going to screw it in by hand. Now I didn't drill all the way through because there's no need to, because this, well, first of all, you don't want to go all the way through. And these things, a trick, if it's getting hard to screw, you can grab yourself a screwdriver and twist it like that. So there you go. Looking good. Now we've got a basket of flowers. Thank you, Mother, for letting me borrow this. And just hook it on just like that. So here's what your project is going to look like. Obviously, it's not stained yet. We're going to stain it and we're going to put that welcome thing on it. I'm actually going to twist the eyelet this way. So that way this part is not poking out, so we can have the sign there that says whatever you want. So now what we're going to do is stain it And then we will get that sign on there. Alright, so we have stained it. It is looking great. Really happy with the way it's looking so far. So you can be done now if you want and you don't want to put the welcome sign or whatever on it. But I'm going to because I think it's a cool idea, especially the fact that we can remove it, which we'll get to. So I've got this big piece of, I think it's 3/8 inch thick plywood. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this down to be about 4 inches. So it'll go down just to about here across. So what you're going to want to do is cut this piece to 4 inches by 27 inches. So 4 inches tall, 27 inches long, and of course as thick as your piece of plywood is. As I said, mine is 3/8 inches, which I think will be a good thickness. 1/2 inch will be fine too. I don't think you want to go much more than that, or else it'll look like it's standing out, but I think this will be fine. So let's get this cut down. Alright, now we sand and stain it. So here we have our piece all nice and stained and sanded. Looks good, but obviously we don't have anything that says welcome or anything like that because I'm a horrible artist and I don't want to paint the word welcome on it. So instead, what we're going to do is take a nice Fish Over Chicks sticker, which is small compared to this, but that's okay. That you can get yourself, fishoverchicks.com, if you want to get yourself a Fish Over Chicks sticker. And we're just going to put this on this bar right here. Bar, panel, plate. I think John was calling it a plate. We're going to call it a plate. Put this on this plate. And instead of having it say my address or whatever, or welcome, we're just going to put the Fish Over Chicks sticker on it. Just like that. Beautiful. And now it is customized with the Fish Over Chicks brand. You see it shiny there. So what my original plan was to do was to Velcro this. So put 2 pieces of Velcro here, and then 2 here and here, and Velcro it just like that. But the problem is I only have half of the Velcro. You know, like how they have 2 sides. You have the soft side, the rough side. I only have the rough side. I don't know where the soft side went. I literally just spent 25 minutes looking for it and I could not find it. So instead, what I'm going to do is just screw it in. And then obviously you'll have those holes there so you can unscrew this one and then screw a different plate in if you want it to say something different. I'm probably going to make one that says welcome for my mom. Make one eventually. But for now, I like the Fish Over Chicks sticker. I think it looks cool. And we're just going to screw it in. But I do highly recommend buying some Velcro and sticking the Velcro on so then you can just take it off, put it on as you please. But let's screw this on and finish this project up. And we'll see what the final product looks like. Alright guys, there it is. I'm really happy with the way it worked out. Thank you again, Les, for the idea. Sticker's coming off. That's okay. But thank you again, Les, for the idea. Really like this project, and I think it came out really nice, especially because we can change that plate and have it say whatever we want. But yeah, so this is a project that you could definitely get at least $40 for somewhere on Facebook Marketplace, something like that. I am going to put this up on Facebook Marketplace to see how much I can get for it. Oh no, I said I was going to give it to my mom. Right, I should give it to my mom. I'm going to put this up on Facebook Marketplace, and then if I sell it, I'll give my mom a different one. But I'm going to put it up for 40 bucks, see what I can do. I'll update you in the next video, or whenever I do end up selling it. But I do like the way it looks, as I said. Really nice project. And of course, the flower fits perfectly in it. So guys, that is going to do it Thank you again for watching. Please comment down below if you're going to make it. Comment down below what you thought of the video, what you thought of the build. Any other projects you want to build, you want me to build, show you how to do. Be happy to do those. Leave those in the comment down below. But as always, please subscribe, comment, like. We'll see you in the next one.
What's up guys, Editor John here, and if you guys want to learn how to make a catch-all exactly like this one, that video will be right here and you should go check it out.